Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Diablo 3. And on tonight's episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, we're playing on our solo campaign. We're playing our Crusader, and we're going on the quest, the Falling Star. Now, we've killed three of the mothers, the wretched mothers, and we still need to kill the queen. You can see it highlighted on the map. Before we do that, we're going to head down here to the Dark Cellar and see what we can find. Now, we want to explore every one of these little areas and maybe get some really good loot. Now, these guys are going to... Oh, wow. Holy crap. I don't know what was going on there, but it actually... Yeah, he knocked me back. There we go. Do a little bit of damage there. Nice. Holy crap. Look at that. Jeez, guys. That was amazing. We tore through those, but it gave us a little bit of challenge at the very beginning. When you don't use that magic spell, I noticed a huge difference. Let's go ahead and destroy this. Check out the crate. And then we will go into our inventory and look around in there and see what we got. Because we did get a few things here. Now let's see. Is it better than what we have? No, it's the exact same thing. Wow. I don't think I've ever gotten the exact same set of armor before. Okay, we got a new bracer, 8 armor, 9 vitality, monster kills, grant 3 experience. So 3 plus for every kill that we do. That's going to be nice if you're hoping to get that next level that you really, really need. For me, I'm going to take my time going through the levels and just, you know, kind of check out every corner of the game. Now, this game really starts when you get to a certain level, because when you get to level 70 or whatever the max is, 70, that's when you can start getting the really good gear. And that's going to be the gear you have until they raise the limit again, which they may do, or they may not. It may always be 70. But I imagine at some point with some expansion that the limit's going to be raised, and then you're going to have to go out and get all new gear at that level, and then try to find the best of it. And that's what this game is about. That's the enjoyment. So if you're not into that, if you're not willing to try and you don't enjoy that aspect of the game, then yeah, especially, you know, enjoy the leveling system. But if you're into getting that loot, you know, the fastest possible and getting the best stuff as soon as you can, then bypass the levels as fast as possible and get that good loot, or do both. You know, this game is really designed so that you can take advantage of it however you see the playstyle being made for you. You don't have to follow anybody else's rules in this one, and it's, you know, fantastic that they did that. Let's see. So there's been a nice little chunk of, you know, hidden places to search, but not a lot out of them. You know, we're not really making a lot of loot. We're just finding a lot of little secret spots. So that might have something to do with the fact that we're playing it on normal. We may have to bump up that skill level a little bit here, but, you know, we want to wait until we go through a little bit more. So we're going to zap back to town here. Let's see. We're in the old ruins. We need to go back to New Tristram. Click on the map with your left trigger, left, you know, thumb, or not thumb button, left mouse button. Let's see, who are we going to talk to over here? We could talk to the captain, but before we do, I'm going to look around. No, that's not... Aw, come on. It changed it? What did it change it from? I don't remember. I don't remember what it was on. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. But we're going to walk around. We're going to see if anybody has anything new to say, and we're going to check out some of the houses. So we can come back in here. So let's check it out, see if any of these little books have respawned, if anybody in here says anything as we walk by. No?
The other adventurers who came through here didn't look so deadly.
I don't care what anyone says. That thing that fell from the sky was no...
Okay, so there's still more people in here that are sick.
I'm telling you, the dead have risen, stars are falling from the sky, it's the end times. And still no one will buy me a...
Is that all he wants, is a drink?
So I turned around, and there she was, my wife, back from the dead. Old Rumford put an axe in her head before she could eat me, but still, it was a touching moment.
Okay, this guy is completely plastered.
No one can get through. We're trapped by the dead. How will we get more ale in here when we run dry? Has anyone considered that?
This guy, he's like, there's no hope, I'm getting drunk. And that's what he's been doing this whole time. Everybody else is like fighting off the creatures. He's like, I'm just getting drunk.
So I turned around, and there she was, my wife, back from the dead.
Okay, so here's a few things he says. I didn't even notice the little monster right above the door frame right here. Is that one of the guys we killed in Diablo 2? I think it might have been. So that's kind of interesting they would put that in there. No book in here yet, so it may not come back until later on, but definitely worth checking out. Okay, we can actually sell while we're in here now.
Atrocious. It must be the end times if people won't even drown their sorrows in drink.
Not quite as good as what I already have. That's kind of disappointing. This one's actually better, so let's put that in there. We'll exit out of here because this guy doesn't buy from us. He just repairs, so he's no use. There is a merchant out there that we looked at earlier that does, right up here. Let's see if we can sell to him real quick.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
Now, you can always just drag them over there, or you can just right-click the mouse button to sell instantly. It usually will equip it if you do that in the inventory screen, but if you do it while you're still in the shop menu, it just sells. So be very cautious about that. If you're going through your stuff while you're selling, be like, oh, that's better than what I'm wearing. I'll just go ahead and equip it. You're actually not equipping it, you're selling it. So, you know, yeah, you probably don't want to do that. We're going to sell that, we're going to sell this, and we're going to sell that. Okay, so we do got a little bit of money. We can also repair our stuff. Repairing is only necessary when you die. Let's see, can we buy it? We can, but we don't really need any of it, so we'll hold off on that. Let's go inside Cain's house and see if he has anything new for us as well. Chances are, since the last one didn't, this one won't either, but again, worth a look just to be safe, because I didn't get to do that last time I went through the game, and I wanted to come in here and just make sure that I wasn't missing anything. And for those of you who were curious, maybe you kind of bypassed it as well because you were in a rush the first time, or you just didn't think about coming back out here and checking. You know, this is a good way to get a look at, you know, what has changed out here. Not much, other than that guy is still busy taking those bodies. Oh man, what a horrible existence. That's rough. Hopefully at some point we save him from having to do that anymore. Let's go here and talk to the captain.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
She's brave. With help, she may yet save Cain.
There we go. So we need to talk to Leah to find out, you know, what she has in store with her plan to save her uncle. Now, we did get a pair of gloves, 4 armor, 4 chance to deal 8% area damage on hit. I don't know what my normal percentage chance of doing that is. Probably 0, right? Because I don't have an area effect weapon, unless they're talking about my spells. Plus 6% or plus 6 life per hit. So I mean, it's not bad. We'll have to definitely look at that and see if it's better than what we have on. The 6 life per hit is why it's saying the recovery is better. But the ones I wear right now generate life per second. And I like that a whole lot better. That means I have life even when I'm running around, especially if I'm running away from an enemy. My life will go back up. Whereas these other ones, they only go back up when I'm hitting. So I think I'm going to avoid those for now.
Leah, let's find your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
Okay, so it wants us to use the waypoint and go back to that location. Let's see, we're going to go back to the old ruins, yeah. And then we're going to progress further through the map.
Here, let me open the gate.
Boy, if you could do that, couldn't you just
Adria
give me
was
the
my
key?
mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
And your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
Nice. So we'll get a little bit more backstory while we're running. There we go. Fall right on my head, but it don't hurt. I'm the hero, right? Jeez, that would kill you. Like that kind of fall, even from wood that's all, you know, rotted over and is basically just, you know, a pile of sticks at that point, but still. Let's go here and destroy this. You know, I don't find very much in my barrels. I know some of you guys find quite a bit, but for me, it hasn't been that lucky.
A hidden cellar. Follow me.
She's just gonna go down. She's not even gonna wait for you. Look at that. Let's check out the guards first. You didn't even know if maybe one of these guards had the key. She just assumed it would be in the hidden cellar.
Dark secrets here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
Nice. Look at that. Can you imagine having a freaking this much space underneath your house?
Dalton!
This would be amazing. I wouldn't quite turn it into some kind of like a witch's lair, but you know, get the extra space, you can turn it in whatever you want. Let's see, what are we going to get out of here? Crusader shield. Well, we're probably going to be wearing that here. Let's look at that and see what we get. Now, we did 9 armor. Nah, not quite as good as what we have. Wow, we started with a pretty good shield. Plus 2 maximum wrath. That might be nice, but plus 2 I don't think is enough. And the toughness and recovery, yeah, we're going to avoid that one for now. Maybe sometime in the future we'll give it a try, but yeah, it's not... Like, I need all the protection I can get right now because I don't even have that much armor on. Maybe if I had a full suit, I'd be willing to risk it just to see if it worked out for me, but now, no. So let's talk to Leia.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Okay. Let's see. Quest complete. We got 1,925 experience, and gold received is 900. We're going to go ahead and continue. Let's see. Did we level up or get any skills? I don't think we did. Oh, yeah, we do. We do got some new skills in here. Okay, so we got Slash. 5 wraith generated per attack. Ignite the air in front of you, dealing 230% weapon damage as fire. And this one was strike your enemy. So this is kind of nice. This is a little bit one that strikes from far away. Let's try it out and see how that works. What was it? Hold shift? Yeah. So that's kind of cool. Can't really hold it down and fire, you know, non-stop, but it's kind of a cool little thing to have. I don't know if I like that one too much. We're gonna stick with this one for now. Let's go to shield bash. What do we get here? Sweep attack. Plus 20 wrath. Okay, no, it costs 20 wrath. Sweep a mystical flail through enemies up to 18 yards before dealing 480% weapon damage. And this one was what? Charges your enemies. It does so much more damage, but let's try it out. Let's see what it looks like. And see, maybe we might want to use it. Oh, yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that one for now. The other one is nice as well because it does so much more damage, but I think this one's going to be pretty cool because it has such a bigger area effect, and that might be worthwhile for us. But let's go ahead and zone out of here real quick. See if we can... Oh, yeah, we got some more. There we go. It does knock them back, too. Look at that. Wow, I love the illusion on that. The illusion alone might be worth it for that. There we go. Holy crap. I love it. Absolutely love it. There you go. Right in your face, punk. Nice. Yeah, I think we're going to stick with that one. Let's see, where are we supposed to go? Go to the cathedral. That is where we're heading. What do we got? Hardened senses? Your block chance increases. Okay, so it's just telling us we got a buff on for the next few seconds anyways. Now, I didn't find a key off of any of those guards. I thought we were looking for one, but maybe we don't need one now that we know a little bit more of the story. Maybe that's the only key we needed. Was just a little bit of dialogue.
The fight is over for this one.
So what? He's saying these guys hung them or what? Like, I don't know exactly what happened here, but cool little scenes. Creepy as crap, though, man. I gotta give it to him. This would be a pretty cool game to play during like Halloween or during that whole month. Let's go ahead and nice. Just dead. Just annihilated. I mean, just a little bit of their body survived, but oh yeah. Oh yeah, I think I'm in love with this spell. This is nice. Jeez.
Tristram Cathedral. The fallen star lies within.
Okay, let's look around the outside, see if we can find something. Oh, there we go. We got some shoes. Definitely take a look at those here in a second. Let's look at the other side, see if there's anything over there before we head on in. Let's see. Anything? Yep, another one. Oh, nothing in it. Well, there's always the chance. Let's see. What do we get here? 7 armor plus 4 to vitality, and we don't have anything equipped there as it is. So, yeah, definitely going to use that. Now, let's see. We do got a magic mace. 6.6 damage per second. 7 strength. Monster kills grant 4 experience. Well, I like the experience that it gives you, but the damage is a lot less by 16%, almost 17%. Toughness and recovery is a little bit more because of the strength, but I don't think it offsets enough, so we're probably going to do away with that one. And yeah, this one... Oh, we got a new pair of gloves? Oh no, it's the same one we were looking at before, that's right. And we went with the other one because this one regenerates life as we just stand still, where the other one you actually had to attack. Although the attacking seems so much easier now. So much easier with that spell. A little bit too powerful, if you ask me. But inside this dungeon, it's going to come in really handy. Okay, so what did I just jump down a large... Like, how did I get down here? It just tossed me from the ceiling. Not exactly a good sign. Like, how am I supposed to get out? I do realize that I have my portal spell. Actually, I don't have that yet. We haven't unlocked that yet, so we can't even get back to town. Okay, so we're stuck in here. That's the way they wanted it, I see.
The star is close.
That's beautiful, though. Look at that. What is that? Is it supposed to be water or some kind of, like, energy coming out of the rocks? I don't know. It's too bright to be water, I think. Here we go. Ah, yeah. Take it to the face bunk. You guys can't even get close. Now, there are traps in this game, I'm told, and if you can set them off, you can really wreck some of these enemies. So we're going to try to do that whenever we see them, like this right here. Oh, almost. We almost got all of them. We just got a few of them in there. There we go, punks. You guys can't handle the truth. That's right. Bring it. Bring it. You guys want some... Holy crap, look at this dude. Jeez. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Kill him, kill him. They're surrounding me. They're everywhere. Oh, my God. Yeah, there we go. I need some working space. Give me a few seconds. Yeah, right in your face. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Back up, back up, back up.
My wrath is low.
Oh, it's... Take it. There we go. Get his wrath back. Jeez, that was pretty nice. I like that. It's a lot stronger, a lot better for you when you use your spells. I gotta admit, they just completely and totally wipe the floor with all of this stuff. No, no, no. Back, 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 back. Yep, there we go. Nice. Wow, they're pretty easy, though. They're not that hard. They just seem like they are because there's so many of them. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Now, before we go down... we're going to go down? It looks like a dead end. That's why I was going down here to check it out. Make sure we don't miss anything. We got some barrels down here. Some little statues. What are these statues of? Like gargoyles? Is that what that is? Yeah, that looks like a gargoyle. Is that the same one? No, it's slightly different, actually. That one looks like it has a skull on it on the front right there. And this one looks like it has more of a, I don't know, like a werewolf or puppy dog face on it. It's kind of weird. Maybe it might be, you know, messed up somehow, like it's been destroyed a little bit, or they try to put some, you know, old age on it by dulling the characteristics, but it's a little different from this one over here. So that's kind of cool. That means somebody sat there and they made that gargoyle. Probably this one as well. No, that one looks like the other one. Okay, so maybe only a handful of different gargoyle pictures to put on there. Actually, they kind of all look alike. At least these do. Yeah, maybe they all... Maybe, yeah, they're exactly the same on all of them. They just look kind of off. Let's see. We're going to check this side first. See what we can find. Ah, we got a bookshelf. Anything fall out of it? Nope, nothing. Now, I have been told you can get books out of these. You can get manuscript... Or not manuscripts. You can get those little tomes where you can listen to what they have to say. So, I want to make sure I check every single one of those. Let's come over here to the other side, make sure we get everything here. And then we're going to go straight up to center, because it does seem like there might be some more stuff up there before we go a little bit to our left, because I think the left way is probably the right way to go, and I don't want to go too far into the level and get too far ahead of myself without checking every little corner of this dungeon, because I love to play my games like that. I love to find everything you can possibly find in a spot before you move on, even if that means sometimes you go down the wrong path and have to backtrack for like 5-10 minutes to get back to some area that, you know, you remembered that, oh, there was a little ways you could go off on the left, but I chose this way and it ended up being the right way, and I just kept going for whatever reason, because you just never were quite sure. Like at any time it could have ended up being a dead end, but it ended up not being one. So there's been plenty of games that I played that are like that. Maybe some of you out there will know what I mean. Oh, what is this? Wow, okay, well, we're going to look at that shield. For some reason, I just assume it's better. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, toughness plus 0.6% and recovery versus the same. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. Plus 15% chance to block. The other one has 20%. Block amount 13 to 18. This one's only 7 to 12. So yeah, it blocks more for us. So we're gonna go with that one. What is this? Reusable parts, crafting material attained by using blacksmiths to salvage normal weapons and armor. Well, we didn't obtain it that way, but I'm guessing that's the way you're supposed to do it. Let's see, anything from these? Nope, nothing at all. We can go up here. Actually, before we do, let's check the back end. Anything over here? No. Dang it. I do like how you can see other layers in the background. What is that? What is that a picture of? Oh, that's the famous one where your little fingers are trying to touch. It does kind of look like that anyways. Okay, so there were some guys up here guarding a little book. Again, if you don't come all the way out here and look, you may not find all this.
My name is Latdanan, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King the Oryx army, I left only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Okay. Wow, you loved him. You loved him, man. That must take a lot. Jeez. Everybody in these stories is so messed up. Where's my normal people? Come on, just give me one. Although every time they start you with a normal person, they end up like twisting them as much as possible by the end of the story. So even they are freaking nuts. Because it's one of those stories, you know. It's one of those things where everybody who's touched by this just turns mad. And nobody is normal in these stories. So I don't know. It's one of the charms of playing a game like this is that it's so dark and so evil. It's a break from what you would normally find in most games. Try to keep it light or try to keep it realistic. You know, they can pretty much go off the deep end, and it's perfectly normal because that's what it was designed to do. Which, you know, is pretty cool. I like stories like that that are able to go off different ways. Where's this gonna fall? Oh, so I should have come over here first before I went down to the other side. Yep. Well, maybe next time. What about this? Is there anybody down there? No, not yet. You know, if you were playing multiplayer, you could have somebody stand up here while somebody goes downstairs, and when they line up with one another. Well, maybe next time. Yeah, that sucked. But yeah, I think it would take a couple people to be able to set that one up. All right, let's come back over here. It seems like maybe they're climbing back up the stairs to get to me. Now, we do want to come back just to look around down here. It does seem like this might be a dead end. Like the going down seems to be the right way because there's just so much more down there. Ah, there we go. So you just need a long weapon. Something that can shoot off. You know, if you're using your bow and arrows, if you're a wizard or something along those lines, you can shoot over there. New record. Destruction. Destroyed 7 objects. Oh, I doubt that's a new record. Maybe for my game, it's a new record is what they mean. As far as like multiplayer goes, I bet you more than anything somebody's...
Don't kill me. I don't want to change.
Who are they talking to? I don't see anybody. Did you guys see somebody? Okay, well, maybe that was a glitch? I don't know.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement and sent us off to die.
Boom, yeah. Take it, punk. Take it. Now, was this the guy who just spawned? Maybe screamed and was like, I don't want to die, or whatever, and then he turned into one of those zombies, maybe? I don't know, maybe. That might have been the case. Boom. In your face, man. You guys... don't stand a chance. I think I'm gonna raise the difficulty on the next play that we do on the next episode and see if maybe can we get hurt by this? No, we don't actually get hurt by that, but the enemy does. So we could run up there technically and fight right there and just be completely ready to destroy those guys. But again, I'm gonna raise the difficulty on the next playthrough that we do, or not next playthrough, but the next episode. And that way, maybe we might get some better loot. But definitely a bigger challenge, because it does seem like if you come in here and play it on normal, if you're okay with the game, if you're just decent and you know what you're doing, you shouldn't have any issue whatsoever. In fact, it's too easy, to be honest. So If you're brand new to the series, though, and you've never played a game like this, and you're coming through and you're having difficulty, then yeah, by all means, play it on normal and, you know, get through the game and enjoy it, because you will get better, and as you get better, you'll be able to go back and then play on harder modes. So, or at least hopefully you can play on harder modes, because at some stage you're going to need to play on those torment levels if you want to get some of the really, really good loot, you know, and that's not going to be something you're going to want to bypass. You're going to want that good loot once you get hooked in the game and you're like, oh wow, look at the stuff I can get. Because man, I've seen some of the high-end equipment, and one piece of that stuff can make everything you get in the entire game look just pathetic, like all your pieces combined. And so it's that good, and so I would highly suggest, you know, spending a little bit of time and trying to get a little bit of it, even if that's not something you enjoy, you know, actually sitting there grinding for over and over and over again. It's still definitely something you can do for a little bit of enjoyment and see if you can get some better stuff, which is, you know, always a challenge. Okay, I don't know how you know where they're gonna land. Maybe if I had the graphics turned up all the way, I could see the shading of like where the shadow would be, but my graphics are pretty high up. I think they're all the way up, to be honest, on this one, and I'm not seeing that, so that's kind of weird. Let's see, we're gonna go down a little further over here. Yeah, this is where we're going. Wow, this is a pretty big dungeon. You know, granted, I'm going into every little nick and cranny and, you know, finding every little book that I possibly can find, but this is pretty nice. This is actually really nice. Okay, so this stuff has already been ransacked. All the shelves are gone. If I was playing multiplayer, I would say somebody beat me to the punch here, but clearly that's not the case. It just happens to be a room they wanted to look like that. Oh, nice. We get a critical chest. What do we get in here? Got a couple of new items. I should check those out. Now, let's see. What is this? 47 or 43.7% more damage. 2 to 3 holy damage. 10 to 11 damage. Plus 1.15 attack per second. So a little faster than the one I'm using right now. But it's two-hander. Yeah, it's not going to be worth it. Dang it. What about this? Pants? Oh, yeah. So much better than what I have on right now. What about boots? 8. I'm going to keep the vitality. That's health for now. What is those? 2? Yeah, that's not even close. That's going to be a two-hander as well. Yeah, that's not worth it. What about this? Monster kill. Increases gold and health pickup by 2 yards. 7 strength instead of the 9 vitality. The strength is going to increase the damage and recovery. Monster kills grant. Man, that's a tough one, because I don't necessarily need the extra experience. Yeah, I'm going to go with the new one, because I don't necessarily need that extra experience on that one. Veiled crystal, rare crafting material obtained by using the blacksmith to salvage rare weapons and armor. Okay, well, I haven't done that either, so apparently you can find these pieces off of regular monsters as well. Don't necessarily have to do that. Now, I have done that in the past on our multiplayer. I just haven't done it on this playthrough, so I know exactly what they're talking about. Okay, which way are we going to go? We're going to go down this way. We're going to check to see what's down this corridor. That's one of the cool things about this game, is you get to pick. You know, you'll come over to multiple... Actually, let's listen to what this guy has to say.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
Now, there actually was a shadow here on the floor, so I was mistaken about that, guys. They did think about that, so you can see where it's supposed to go. That's actually pretty clever. I'm glad they did that. No, back up, back up. Jeez, but yeah, as I was saying, this game is designed so that every so often you have to go through and decide, do I go left, do I go right, do I go straight, do I go back? Enlightened Shrine. Blessing received 25% experience. So I get 25% more experience for the short little while here. But I think we're actually going to go ahead and end the episode here. If you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below, because I do want to find out what you guys think of the game so far, and what you guys want to see in the future. Again, thanks for watching. Till next time.